生配信をご覧の皆様こんばんは、チョコです。前回の続きやっていきたいと思います。そうだ、ハイ列車をウォーリーで飛び越えていきたいと思います。そうだウォーリーの練習して、ジェットエンジンは積まれなかったけど、一応飛べるようになったってことで飛び越えてイベントを進めていく感じやね。ちょっとなんかもうサブイベントの延長線上みたいなのがいっぱいありましたけど、これで次は真相に近づけるんじゃないかな。行こう。あとちょっと配信遅くなりまして申し訳ないです。すいません。頑張っていこう。飛び越える場所がここでしょ？ここでしょ？ってことはここに移動すればいいんだね。よし。合ってるよね？合ってるよね？うん、合ってるはず。一発でいきたいな。カレーに巻いたいな。あくみちゃんこんばんは。暑かったよ。溶けるかと思った。暑すぎて。40度超えてるとこあるでしょ。信じられんないけど。マジで。サブイベントかな。
Smarty pants, what you want?
話す。でかっ。少なくとも力は君より弱い。おできだ。よく悪いやつ捕まえる。それ強くないとできない。確かに君の言う通りだ。犯罪者が相手なら私は強い。おで強い。すごく強い。でもおでリース守れなかった。おで本当は弱い。エイブリ、君はリースのことが好きだったようだな。彼女を殺した犯人に心当たりはあるかい？犯人、おでわからない。犯人というのは悪いやつのことさ。悪いやついる。この町、夜になると赤いやつ出てくる。あいつら悪い。その赤いやつとエイブリーと戦うわけじゃないんだね。おで倒せない。倒した数によっていいんじゃない？ 30 体。まあっていうかダンジョン少なくない？もう今何パート4ぐらい？もう10時間ぐらいやってるよね。ダンジョン1つないけどまだ。こんなことある？ 10 時間やってダンジョン1つとかありえんやろ。アホな。なんかね、ダンジョンはね、少ないらしい。少ないらしいんやけど、ちょっと少なすぎんか。一応今のところチャプター3までは確実にあることは分かってるけど、10時間でチャプター2でしょ。でクリアで25時間でしょ。早い人はだろうけど、あんまりサブイベントやってないからだいぶだいぶ早いタイミングでクリアできると思うんですけど。だって戦ってないもんね、全然。操作パートが長すぎて。ちょっと一発で飛び越えます。LB 押したら、あれ またまただ。またやっちゃったよ。マーカー間違えたやんか。まあもうまたやったわ。もう夏バテや。もうマジで暑すぎる。スケートボードなんかやってられんねん。もうこんな暑さ。なんか96になったな。96% になってる。これ突っ切れんかな。お、いけそうな気がする。あー、来た。来ました。任せてください。一回戻っていきますか。いきます。完璧。やばい、山道がすごい。かっこ悪い。ということはこれでダンジョンがあって、多分チャプター2クリアかな。ありえんぐらい飛ぶね。よし。
Hey, Agent York, are you sure you really want to talk to this guy? He kind of scares me.
Patty, there's no need to worry. Just hide behind me and you'll be fine. Chuck Thompson, you were the first person to find Lisa's body, correct? I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Agent York. Seems like he ain't in the mood for talking.
Chuck Thompson, may I have a word with you? I'm looking for the one who fired the pistol at Heaven.
止まった。
You trying to say I gotta aim up to shoot because of my height? Hmm?
鼻毛がすごいな。
Not at all.
グー・トンプソン。
I was merely quoting the skeletal gentleman's oracle.
Skeletal gentleman? You ain't making a lick of sense. What do you all want anyway? What do y'all come here to waste my precious time for?
I'm currently running a race around town thanks to you, who fired the starting shot. The murderer and I are competing to see who can cross the finish line first. Unfortunately, the murderer got a generous head start on me. If he gets away from me, I'll lose. But if I can catch up to him, then I'm sure I'll win.
ケンちゃんこんばんは。ありがとうございます。
So please, Chuck, tell me, how did you find Lisa's body? Her body was hidden under a bridge on the bayou, very close to the Mississippi River. It's got to be at least a few miles away from your farm in this swamp, right?
Oh, the Clarksons are the folks who gave me the damn permission to farm crawdaddies here in the first place. Now, why the hell would I ever want to kill that little girl?
Then what were you doing out there?
You know, lately I've been seeing a queer boat around these parts. It ain't too big. Probably only holds 5 or 6, and it's got a deep draft. assholes think they can just drive right through my turf, right through my dang crawdad farm.
So you gave chase, which led you to Lisa's body.
Yeah, that's right. Fucking poachers.
Where did the poachers go?
Oh, hell if I know. Fog was thick that day, thicker than usual. So I lose sight of them. The next thing I know, I'm under that goddamn bridge. Then I felt a chill run up my spine. And I knew. So I drove up to the bank and got out. And there she was, strung up on it there altar.
Did you know Lise personally?
Yeah, I knew her a little. She never showed me no disrespect, unlike the rest of those damn Clarksons. They so rotten I can smell it from here, same as the shit at the bottom of this here swamp. Heavy, heavy. Yeah. There was a little better when their boy Lenny was still around.
Lenny?
Yeah, Leonard, PJ's son. He never showed me no disrespect neither. And he's the one who gave me permission to farm here. But, well, ever since he left home, his whole family's gone straight down the shitter. Lisa was the only decent one left. She was wise, just like Lenny. Ain't right, I tell you. Heavy, heavy, heavy.
ゆきこちゃんも飛んだで。すごい高く舞い上がったで。
Now I'm done talking, goddammit. Now go on, get the hell out of here.
Philip mentioned something about his son leaving home. That must be Lenny. Did you know about that, Patty?
Everyone in town knows about it.
By the way, Zach, do you remember what we saw when we were skipping stones? That boat with the dragonfly crest. Zach, no matter where we go in this town, we're constantly assaulted by information related to the Clarkson family. Just where is that skeletal gentleman trying to lead us?
全然ダンジョンじゃない。タリスマンアンロック。エアボートをアンロック。ファファファ。どうした？
Listen to the two ends and drink dry the firewater. Do this and you will see the other world.
Zach, did you hear that? It's another oracle. I assume this means we're getting closer to the truth. Well, this is good. We don't have any other big clues at the moment. What do you say we continue the skeletal gentleman's game?
Oh, 出た。
After I spent the 90s listening to nothing but
パン
punk
クロ
rock,
ック。
I fell out of
音
touch
楽
with
に
music.
疎くなっ
But
た
the。digital audio player I received last Christmas changed everything. Nowadays,
これ
people
しかない
can
よ。
walk around with thousands of songs in their pockets. You following me here, Zach? That's right. This oracle is connected. The two ends refer to neither periods nor a movie's credits. They refer to the last letter of the alphabet, Z. And what's a word that has two C's in it? Jazz, of course. Remember, we're in Louisiana here. The firewater is even easier. It's alcohol. Let's go to that jazz bar and have a drink while we consider our next plan of action. Don't worry, this is all part of our job.
OK。とりあえずジャズバーに行けばいいってことだね。
Lucari Tiger to DC Eagle. Lucari Tiger to DC Eagle. Come in.
Oh, Daddy.
DC Eagle here. Got any news for me?
Well, Mr. York, we got ourselves a bit of a problem here.
What sort of problem?
looks like Daniel's gathered up a group of people to help him find Galena's killer on his own. If the Clarksons get serious, they'll probably put an end to this case before we even know what hit us. And it sure won't be wrapped up the way you want it to, Mr. York.
Yes, that certainly is a problem. Judging from Daniel's temperament, things are bound to get out of control. Melvin, I need to find Professor R as soon as possible.
Professor R?
That's right.
That ain't such a good idea.
あー、ちょっと待って。ちょっと待って。スマートフォンの充電をしようと思ってね。プレイステーション5の USB-C に入れてみたらね、充電できたんですけどね、勝手にテレビが切り替わったな。ちょっと待って。
I didn't ask for your personal opinion, Melvin. Especially if it comes from an antiquated, xenophobic way of thinking that's characteristic of rural towns.
Whoa now, Mr. York. What's going on here? I didn't...
This conversation is over, Melvin. You need to figure out what the Clarksons are planning. Call me again as soon as you know.
Huh? Fine. Whatever you say.
Also, sorry, but would you mind coming to pick up Patricia? I would never think to take an innocent girl like her into an adult watering hole.
Yeah, you're right. CLG's still too young for that.
Wait, Daddy! Agent York! I'm going too. Don't leave me out of this.
No, Patricia. You signed a contract with me, remember? I promised to protect you from all the evil in our world.
That's not what it means.
Patty, you're smart. Shockingly so. But you're still a child. And there are certain things a child like you doesn't need to learn about yet. Just go home for today. Zach and I are both in agreement on this one. I'm so glad you understand, Patty. Okay, Melvin, that's that. I'm leaving her here. The rest is in your hands.
Roger that. I'll take care of her, Mr. York.
燃える水を飲み干す。マジでダンジョンないんやけど。アンロック。ほんでなんかボートがなんか追加された。水切りか、これ。湿地帯ツアー、トンプソンズファーム。これに乗って行けるってことかな。でもそっかそっか、車乗って行けばいいのか。これかな。チャプターにクリアするぞ、早く。やべ、クーラーつけてても暑い。遠いんすよ、クーラーの場所が。部屋が8畳ぐらいあるのかな。で、全然ね、違う方向にクーラー向いてるからね。こっちに来るまで時間かかるんだな。普通のボートだと思う。なんかアンロックしたんですよ。見れないかな。ステータス。エアーボート。プレイ回数。やっぱさっきのか。
Zach, it appears to be closed.
うわ、マジか。マジか。チューズで、3時。夕方の5時からか。OK。タバコ吸います。 あれ、あ、何回も吸えないんだ、あれ。タバコってどこで売ってんだろう。あー、扇風機、そうだね。確かに。マジか。寝ます。だって今6月の末でしょ、今。それでこの暑さでしょ。あと3ヶ月ぐらいこれ過ごさないかんって考えたらマジで地獄じゃない？ 6 月の末で40度。何度まで上がるんだろう。マジで。信じられんね。ほんで節電しろって言うんでしょ？欲するん？とりあえずタバコ売ってるかどうか。食べ物系だからないか、ここには。ないね。ね、ほんとつらい。あんまり詳しく知らないんですけど、何なんですか、なんか電気全国民、まあ東京都だったら東京都が一斉に使ってしまうと、なんだろう、太陽光とかも使ってるけど間に合わないってこと？まあ蓄電が間に合ってないってことかな。その辺知らないんですよね。電気を作ってるけど毎日それ以上に電気を使ってまうってことか？少子化問題って言ってんのにね。でしかもなんかなんだニュースとかでさ、なんか節電のため照明を落として放送しておりますっつってるけど全然変わってなくない？そもそも照明を落としててもいいぐらいな感じですよね。信じられんぐらい明るいやんと思って。全然暗くねえ。よし。
Look, Zach. That seat is beckoning us.
カウンターの席に座る。特等席。どんな
Listen
クエスト
to the two ends and drink dry the fire water. Do this, and you will see the other world. Hungen's oracle pointed us to this bar. So we must have to do something here. But I feel like the fire water part is missing something.
原発？そういうことか。イオンのスーパー行ったら飲み物の棚が節電されてて、そうそうそう、電気も消してるっつって言ってた。これは L 使えんね。お、グッド。
Zach, do you see that? It's a gigantic go sign. I think someone's trying to send us a very powerful message here. That settles it. This must be a singularity. Beautiful lipstick. The color red suits you.
Thank you. Red is the color of life. No human who knows the joy of life would ever hate this color. Or would they?
レナ・ドーマン。別名プロフェッサー R。かっこいいな。
Maybe.
別名がかっこよすぎるやん。
But I know of a drug with a red color that certainly doesn't signify life. It sometimes even steals the lives of those who drown themselves in it. Catch my drift?
Before a candle's flame burns out, it burns brighter than ever before, blazing like a shining red star. Don't you think that instant is more valuable than a century of smoldering?
That blaze doesn't cast out the darkness. It only emphasizes it. But where are my manners? I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Let me get straight to the point. You were present when Lise Clarkson was murdered. And you were also involved with Galena Clarkson's death. Correct?
Agent Morgan, are you a man who can hold his liquor?
I'd love some firewater.
We're similar. You and I.
Really? I don't see the resemblance.
Well, you should. Look deeper. Think about who you were when you were first born, and who you are now. Different selves exist inside your body.
Are you talking about Zach?
おほほ。すげえ。
I was born as a man, but in my heart, I wasn't so. And this is a small town. I experienced far more scorn and discrimination than anyone could ever imagine. Especially from my father. Parents are supposed to raise their children with love. That's the norm, right? Not for me. I was raised by my father's flesh-seething hatred.
So you ran away from home, started making drugs, then seduced a young life and destroyed it? That story makes no sense to me. Think about it. They didn't burn you in a witch hunt, nor did they ever try to take your life. Yet here you are, letting your selfish fantasies drive you to torch the entire town with vengeful fire.
こいつ犯人かプロフェッサー R?
Why did you abandon your inheritance only to end up in a place like this? What do you hope to achieve?
You've already figured out that much. Leonard doesn't exist anymore. He disappeared from me a long time ago. All that's left now is the Red Soul.
The Red Soul?
や
The
ばい。
Red Soul gives me strength and courage. And I vowed to use that strength to change this world. The Red Soul has the power to amplify the unique characteristics we all possess. Mentally and physically. That's why I created the holy red powder.
おいおいおい、こいつ犯人や。
So that everyone can enjoy its divine
チャプター2でこれ
benefits.
か。
That's ridiculous.
Our world is home to scarier monsters than violence and prejudice.
Ugh. Zach.
Someday, even your best friend will abandon you.
No. Never.
And in the end, you'll be all alone.
Zach and I will always be together.
ほら、YouTube で登録者数を隠すことができなくなる。おっと、そこじゃないね。直すところ山ほどあると思うんやけど。つかなんでみんな隠してんのあれ。ダディ。ヨーク。
I can't find Mommy either. Don't leave me alone. Please? Please, Daddy. Please, Daddy.
起きた時に、いや、普通だ。ダンジョンに行きたいわけではないんやけど。
She got us, Zach. She spiked the drink with some sort of sleeping pill. No wonder they call her the professor. Whew. But that was a rash move. Perhaps she realized that she's finally crossed the point of no return. Or... We need to head to the Clarksons at once before it's too late.
お、クラークソン家に向
We
か
can
う。
still stop this.
ああ、なるほどね。うん。車でしか行けないっつってたよ。ハングリー。ちょっと飯食っていい？ああ、ここ飯食えないのか。なんかあるかな。救急機とライフ。あ、タバコある。寝袋麻酔解毒風邪薬。これでしのぐか。これでなんとか。どうやって行くんだろう。スケボーではさすがにいかんと思うけど。3600。行くのかなこれ。マジで言ってんの？行ってみるね。扇風機か。でも扇風機買ったらマイクにかかるんじゃないかな。風がかからんようにすればいいけど、どうだろうね。よいしょ。マジでこれでいくの？やばい道のり。やばすぎる道のりだと思うけど、これ。ここ永遠とまっすぐ行けってことでしょ。3000。でも思ったより 思ったほどかな。いや遠いわ。信じられんだけど、スケボーで行くとかマジで狂気じゃないな。ちょっとトリッキーなこともできないし、こういうとこじゃ。これマジか。やばすぎるやろ。
If this town has a symbol, it's got to be that bridge hanging over the bayou. Lift bridges are truly a rarity. Reminds me of Duluth, Minnesota. Remember what happened there? That man went to such great lengths to collect his victims' tongues. You know, the one who would French kiss them every day as they slowly decompose. As I drove him to the station after his arrest, he started lecturing me on the proper way to give someone a kiss. Anyway, back to Duluth. They have a famous lift bridge there called the Aerial Lift Bridge. The lift bridge here is the first one we've seen since then, but this one looks a lot smaller than the Aerial Lift Bridge. Its smaller size was most likely chosen due to the width of the river and the sea level of this area. The height and structure of a bridge is what determines which sort of boats can travel down the river. Normal bridges' base heights are set at a higher point so that boats can freely pass underneath them. But I imagine it would be difficult to create a bridge with a large arch here due to the river width and the sea level. That's why we're seeing all these mobile bridges such as lift bridges and drawbridges around here. As
ご
far
めん、
as
ちょっと待って
Louisiana-
ね。ちょっと待ってね。多いぞ。あーでももうちょいだ。あーやばい、夜になる。
This is the deep south. I feel it every time that molten hot sun pours down on me. Don't you, Zach?
あと1000。もうね、今までマーカーに印つけていってたから、この赤のねびっくりマークの存在忘れててね。もう多分道に迷うことはこれでないと思う
Did
が。
you notice it yet? The streets in New Orleans were a mess. All busted up and undergoing maintenance. The
ニコちゃん
city
こんばん
was
は。
built on a
ありがとう
swamp,
ございま
so
す。
the ground is soft. All it takes is some heavy rain to cave it all in. There were also a lot of places where large tree roots were pushing up parts of the
ジェ
asphalt.
ットエンジンは積まれそうにないぞ、このゲー
Dangerous
ム。
even when we still had our car, remember? But this town is different. The streets are all paved so cleanly that we can skate along them without a care
ご
in
めん、ち
the
ょっと
world.
ごめん、キャビちゃんが邪魔だ。ちょっと移動してくる。なんかなさそうな気がする。あくまで普通の路線で行くっぽいよ。やば、くしゃみが。待って。
If this town has a symbol, it's got to be that bridge hanging over
Oh.
the bayou. Lift bridges are truly a rarity. Reminds me of Duluth, Minnesota. Remember what happened there?
キャビちゃ
That
ん、
man went to such great
左下
lengths
の
to
地図の
collect
とこにいたけど、
his tongues. You know, the
気
one
づいたら
who
真ん
French
中に
kissed
座
them
りや
every
がって
day
さ。
as they slowly decompose. As I drove him to the
さ
station
すがに。
after his arrest, he started lecturing me on the proper way to give someone a
よし。行 きまっか。クラークソン家。長えわ。でもね、前作では警察にパトカーとか借りてたのにね。大丈夫かな。いけるの？何のためのボディーガード？急に現れるダンジョン。突に現れたな、ダンジョンが。行きますか。
Zack, it's a singularity. The Oracle was right on the mark. The mouth to the other world is open, ready to swallow us alive. I think this case is finally starting to come
こ
together.
の事件もいよいよ大詰めだな。嘘やろ。チャプター3で終わりか。久しぶりに見るんちゃう。
Here we go again, Zack. You're as excited as I am, aren't you? You don't have to explain everything. No need for words right now. Not while this eccentric, provocative experience is begging us to come inside.
始まった。普通のダンジョンやけど。スナーか。これでも同じ。うおーい。これは誰なんやろね、これ。スナーって言ってるけど、気になってしょうがないんやけど。これ30匹やっつけたらいいでしょ。30分もいくかな。なんかすぐ行けそうな気がするけどね。うわー、電気。おああ電気治るかな、これ。 もうギャグやね。こんだけしかないの。マジか。道間違えたっぽい。なんか喋ってるんですよね。ガシガシガシガシガシって。ガシガシガシって言ってるけど。おかしい。誰が考えた。おいおい、なんかすごいすごいすごい。ちょっと待って、シュールすぎるんですよね。よし。でもなんか聞いたことある。なんかドラゴンボールの初代のピラフ。なんだこれ。また行き止まりだ。あれ？ボス誰なんやろ。クラクソンの婿養子かな。近い。よし。簡単すぎる。簡単すぎるダンジョンが。いやー。おい。ちょっと回復しとこうか。よし、ナイス。 なんとかなったと思うんだ。この声。うわうわうわ、マジか。殴っても当たるから、殴っても当たるから。殴ってもいける。よし。何語なんか知りたいし、このシンギュラリティ、まあでもレッドシーズプロファイルの時もあれか、大して理由もなかったかな。得意点シンギュラリティ、これは赤い麻薬の成分で幻覚を見てるとかかな。おっしゃ、ボスやボス。早すぎるやろ。
Zach, do you feel it? Something happened here. It's the same feeling I got when we entered the place where Lise died.
あれがわかるのかな。ワニに腕を食われるやつ。いや、違う。
Professor R, Lena, came in here alone. It looks like nothing but a suicide attempt to me. Did she have some trick up her sleeve?
「ボス戦に向けてやね。
That face, Zach. She looks so calm and collected. Perhaps she intended to take her own life after she murdered Philip. But that wouldn't solve anything. We know how calculating she is. Surely she must have understood that.
Now you decide to come back, huh? What for? I know you've been hiding from me, planning God knows what. Too bad it ain't gonna amount to anything. It don't matter.
Philip J. Clarkson, the horrible father that Professor R spoke of. Of course, he looks perfectly calm. It's hard to believe that it's only my second time seeing him. He's an overwhelming man, Zach.
Yes, I abandoned my family. But that has nothing to do with the Clarksons' downfall. It's much more complicated than that.
Oh, I agree. It's a hell of a lot
な
more.
んかあるぞ。
Zach, that's a miniature bomb. Lena must have set it here.
なるほどな。
Is this her trump card? It looks pretty elaborate. Another accolade for the professor. She also displayed expert precision when she used that fire to make my cocktail. Her wisdom gave birth to San Rouge. She must also have an advanced understanding of chemistry. I just hope she hasn't laid any other traps for us up ahead.
The legacy of the Clarksons is like a candle in the wind. A sad vestige of what it...
They certainly look a little rough around the edges. Perhaps we should just call them the Clarkson Gang. They're holding their weapons like total amateurs, which means they must not have had any formal training. Even if they came rushing in all at once, they'd still be no match for us. Maybe the Clarksons aren't as fearsome as the rumors make them out to be. Or perhaps they've fallen into such a decline that they can't even manage their own allies any longer.
Just like you said, times have changed. You've gotten old. Your power is waning. But I'm not going to let things end here. After you and all the old tumors die, the goddess will take control of Lucare, and all of Louisiana for that matter. The goddess of fertility, with all her newfound might.
And who's that supposed to be? That's a good one. You know, you're just as dumb as everyone else. You never see things for how they really are. Oh, no. Here, go on. Take my life. You can have it. Do whatever you want with me. But don't you forget, that's Clarkson blood you got running through those veins. Oh, you took the long way to it. But it looks like you be inheriting our legacy after all. Just like I always wanted you to.
Oh, I won't be inheriting anything.
What?
I'm not the goddess of fertility either.
Well, then...
But I'm still powerful.
Hmm? どうなったの？
Professor R fought hard in this hall. And the last gunshot we heard sounded ominous, Zack. Everything she says seems to hint at some deeper meaning. The goddess of fertility taking over all of Louisiana with her newfound power? The details elude me, but she's clearly plotting something big. But if she dies here, she'll never be able to complete it. Why risk it then? Oh well. Let's continue on, Zack. I'm sure we'll find the answer once we reach the inner sanctum.
流れ的にはあれか。ジャズバーに行った時に現れたプロフェッサー R で、ここに向かうってなって、で、僕の場合は直接向かったから、なんだろう、過去の話に見えるけど、実は、僕らがここに来る前に、ここに来たってことかな。だから、ボスがプロフェッサー R の可能性も十分にあり得るね。そしてチャプター2が終わる。よし。第2エリアだ。いいけど構わんが同じ敵しか出ないちゃうな。なんていうのね。ずっとスナスナ言ってんのかな。なんで 言ってるんだろうね。おお。200発。これスイッチでやったらやばいやろね。だからここのシーンがカクカクらしいんで、ゲームができないほどではないけど、おいおいおいおいおいおい。なんか伝えたそうな感じだね。イナバウアーの代わりにできたのがスナーでしょ、多分。戻った。うわうわうわやめて。やばい。おお、すげえやろ敵。毒受けてるけど、なんか毒消しみたいなのあるかな。道が2つある。さあもうしびれか。やばい、うざすぎる。しびれ。毒は受けてるけど、まあいいだろう。あ、行き止まりっぽくない？あれ？あれ、行き止まりだ。あんだけ戦って？あ、マジか。あー、いた。どこだろうこれ。どこだろう。どこやどこ。地図がね、多分ドアップで見れないんじゃないかな。なんかエグジットみたいなとこだったね。うわー、違う。JJ さんこんばんは。 ありがとうございます。シュールなゲームをやってます。なんかスナスナうるさいゲームを。マジか。こっちもあった。いやいやいやいやいや、弱すぎる。弱すぎる。高評価ありがとうございます。おっと、やめてくれ。もう高評価ありがとうございます。仮にもこれ去年のゲームですからね。面白いな。いや、よくできてるよ。もう砂しか出てこんもんな。どうせ砂でしょ。またあれ、いない。出た。これ一回扉に出てしまえば急に弱くなる。まだいるの？お、死ねえっつった今。そうだね、シンギュラリティって言って、なんだろう、なんか現実となんかの狭間みたいなところですね。うわー、来たボスや。参ろう。どっちやろボス。
Now this is a surprise.
Huh.
Zach.
お父さんの方か。
You're surprised. This is my house. And I can set foot wherever I please within my own house. Or is that against the law now, too, FBI?
Where's Professor R? I know she came here.
100 years ago,
100年前。
my father, Isaac Clarkson, came to this town and subjugated its people with his might. In time, he created an empire that put the entire southwest region of Louisiana right in the palm of his hand. Whenever any of his kin betrayed him, he'd cut them limb from limb and make an example of them. The shadows need a way of keeping the balance too, you see. That's why the severed roots exist. Sometimes they chop a fella's ears off, maybe scoop his eyes out. Then they chop off all the limbs. Either way, they all ended up looking the same in the end. No different from mixing up the ingredients in your food. But this is sick. Why would any soul ever need to line up the stumps all neat like this? What's happening in Lucari right now ain't right. It ain't nothing like what we got up to back in my day. You know, it kinda feels like what you call pure. I'll be real honest here. Right now, I'm afraid. The evil that's taking this era by the balls is trying to gobble up Lucare too. Francis York Morgan, you FBI son of a bitch. Just what in hell did you come to this town for?
Well, I hate to rain on your sensational parade of a monologue, but my answer is simple. I came here chasing a drug called Sang Rouge that's been steadily permeating the southern states, and I plan to arrest all the perpetrators involved in the name of justice.
Oh, you sure sound like a devil, all right.
So be it. You're free to interpret my words any way you like.
Well, interpret this. You've come here to bring death and destruction to our town, or my name isn't P.J. Clarkson. You leave a mountain of corpses in your wake. So go on and suffer in the name of justice or whatever you want to call it.
Zach, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to prove that we fight on the side of justice. But why was Philip here in the first place? I thought we were inside her mind. No need to answer, Zach. The only reason this world's so fun is because of all the mysteries it holds.
おアイテムか。缶ルートビア。香水。セーブ。あいつがボスだったら、オラクルがラスボスかな。骸骨紳士が、ガリーナが探している人形、亡きリースの姿を重ね合わせている。どうだろう。マジでチャプター3で終わるの？いやいやいや。分けて。10時間やってダンジョン2個目ですけど、分けてよ。例えるならペルソナの夜時間を4回ぐらい繰り返してるみたいなもんでしょこれ。おお、うわめっちゃあるめっちゃある。うわー3体もおるんやけど。こっち向けこっち向け。いけナイス。やばい、弾がやばい、弾が。あと115発しかないよ。ゴム弾箱って書いてる。112発、おかしいぞ。通常弾しか持って。てか、弾買ってないね。そういえば。ゴム弾の他に売ってんのかな。痛い痛い痛い。 おい。ちょっと待って。バグってるバグってる。すごい勢いで回転してるけど。あれ、これもしかして格闘の方が強かったりする？ワンチャン格闘の方が強いかも。あ、でもちょっと当たるのか。でもあれ、おお、びっくりした。ああ、びっくりした。はあ、マジかよマジかよマジかよマジかよ。そうだね、近づいてきてそのまま踏んじゃったから。うわー、扉が2つある。あー、向こうの敵を倒さないとってことか。こいつ爆発かな。違う。やばい、弾が。これボス戦の頃にはなくなるんじゃない？格闘技でいこう。格闘技で。よし、格闘スキルでいきます。やばいやばいやばい。
Let me control you. Let me own you.
いや、ない。あ、あった。 よし。さすがにこれでさすがにいったやろ。これかな。これロックオンできたっけ？なげー。うるさすぎる。よし。なんかね、ダンジョンがね、狭くてね、なんか狭い道が、なんかランダムダンジョンみたいな道になってるから、すごい戦いにくい。なんかすごい近すぎて、さすがに頼む。
I grew up in this room. As my back broke under all my father's expectations.
Your cocktail was delicious. So delicious, in fact, that it carried me off into a dream. Huh. Professor R, what did you hope to achieve by coming back to this house? I don't believe for a moment that you'd ever risk your life just to get revenge on your father.
Leonard Clarkson. That was my name when I lived here. Everyone called me Lenny. My father taught me all sorts of things so that I would grow up to become a proper heir. How to manipulate people. How to properly use tools such as violence and rewards. But I could never bring myself to care about any of it.
You left this place in order to find your true self. But what did that achieve? In the end, you fell back into Lucare. And now you spend your time selling the new drug you created, preying on the weak. You and the Clarksons are exactly alike in that regard. No, you choose your victims indiscriminately, which makes you even uglier.
Some people find joy in ruining themselves, offering up their lives to whatever they worship. This cycle has repeated itself since long ago. To me, it's the most noble of actions. Surely you must agree, Agent Morgan.
Stop trying to rationalize your crimes with that dramatic gibberish. Vicissitudo, the Latin word used to describe a fluctuation between two polar opposites, Galena's body wasn't a declaration of war. It was this, wasn't it? Those severed roots were fakes. Who did you force to kill Galena?
I can't believe you figured out that much. You're dangerous.
What you're talking about is true madness, not some noble fairy tale.
You're going to shoot me. Okay. Go ahead and shoot. Come on! Shoot me! The Clarkson bloodline is cursed. It needs purification. A blood purge!
ちょっと待ってね。いやいやいやいやいや、さすがにでしょ。さすがにないな。それはないわ。これでボスだ。ね。やっとボスか。広がったとこに出るはず。うわ、嘘やろ。嘘やろ。マジで言ってんのこれ。いや、さすがに飽きる。敵が2体しか出てこんのにさすがに飽きるって。ちょっとなんでこんなまとめるの。マジかよ。いや、これはね、間違ってないでしょ。さすがに飽きるっていうのは間違ってないよね。今のうちになるべく弾を確保しとこう。ゴム弾回復よりも弾。これ何回目 ?4 回目 ?4 階層ダンジョン。さすがに回復なくなるで。爆発系かどうかわかんないな。爆発系だ。うわ。痛い。前かこれ。爆発するかな。よし。 次の最終ダンジョンで敵がもう1匹増えて計3体。多分そういうことでしょ。まあでも敵の数が3体とかっておかしいおかしいやろ。タラマやめて。ういーわ、もう最悪。アイテムめっちゃ手に入ってるね。コーヒーが多いのか。ああ、もう回復ないんやけど。何で回復なかった。もうマジでこう縦しんどいな。やばいね。ハードないよ。こいつマジしんどい。お、器具来た。こいつマジしんどい。よし、救急来た。オッケー。アイテムが多すぎてもう手に入らないんじゃない？これもう缶コーヒーとか飲みまくろうか。集中力あー、これあれだ、ボス戦の時に使いたいね。じゃあ日焼け止め、もう日焼けもう使いまくろう。多分いらんやろ。カップコーヒー多すぎやろ。まだいるのか。ここ、ああ、よし。あ、なんかボスっぽくない？こう広くない？広いよね。いやいやいや、広いかな。そんな簡単に。 わうわうわうわうわ、やばい、カップコーヒーばっかり。うわー、死ぬ。うわー、カップコーヒーしかない。やばい、回復がない。アイムハングリーしかないぞ。コーラ、集中力、ホットドッグ。うわー、マジか。お、救急来た。よし、解毒剤いらないんだって、もう多すぎる。毒、しびれ、救急来た。あるやん、あるやん、ボスや。多分ね、集中力、タバコは全部入れといて、救急キット無限にあるんやけど。救急キットそんな買いましたっけ、私。はあ、ボスやー。
Zach, here it is again. A red tree and a translucent cocoon. I think we've reached the core.
The goddess of fertility will descend into Lucare, and then the sweet fruit will be ours. Destruction is the first step to creation. Lisa's death sent everything into motion. There's no stopping it now. Her death proved how determined I am, how dedicated I am to all who trust in me. Galena and Lise, their deaths were not in vain. They led us to the harvest. The Clarkson blood curse will be washed away. Life must be sacrificed. Blood purge. Blood purge. Blood. Blood. I need blood!
うわ、お、ワンパンなんやけど。これはさ、もうこっちの方がいいよね、確実に。うわ、 ほら絶対こっちの方がいいよね。
Galena and Lise, they're both dead. I can't turn back now! The Red Soul can't die here. You can't erase it! Blood Purge! The Blood Purge! We will create a new world! A new generation! The blood must be purified!
わ、なんか生まれたで。わ、トンボみたいになって
That's
る。
the true self you worked so hard to find. I'm sorry, Lena. I gave you far more credit than I ever should have.
The Clarksons have always been the chosen ones, proud souls, divine life-given form. But at some point, that blood became tainted. So I decided to reset it. I need to purify this corrupt blood for the one I love most. After I left home, I met the Red Soul and acquired a guide. And so I created the red powder and became an apostle for the red magic. The red powder transforms the body from within. It creates empowered souls, and mature souls are the greatest offering one can present to the goddess. Lise and Galena didn't lose their minds. They both died with honor.
Died with honor. Just how deluded are you? You dismembered them and strung up their bodies in the name of vapid symbolism. Where's the honor in that? So what if they said they wanted to die? Cultists have been saying that for centuries.
Silence! You will impede us no longer.
You're always so smug. Oh, how I hate you. This is the last you'll ever see of my plan.
Now die!
秒で倒せるんじゃない？強いのかな？750。あら。あーでも回復があんまりないことだけ考えんといかんけど、5回ぐらい当てれば勝てるぞ。あ、そうか、救急キット無限にあるんだった。そして私は前回の失敗を踏まえてコーヒーをしこたま買いました。これを狙うために。
My plan.
なんで止まるんだろうね。あー、ちょっと防御が強くなってる。すごい優しい。
I'm supposed to be invincible.
隙がありすぎる。
Back to dust you go. If you kill me,
おお
no one will be left to tell you about the plan.
弱すぎる。
No. How could I lose? But it's too late. No one can stop my plan. Now, not even me. Red Tree!
バチクソ弱いな。マジでありえないくらい弱いですね。 ため攻撃が強すぎるんだって。だってもう貯めて売ってくださいって言ってるぐらい溜まってるもんね、あれ。ボスはおまけでしかないのかもしれない。めっちゃかかったな。1時間ぐらいかかった。お父さんも死んでるやん。あと息子しか残ってないぞ。
Lena, let go. I'm going to count to 3. Then you're going to get down on the ground and put your hands behind your head. Got it?
See this? If I let go, the bomb in the fireplace will explode.
Do something smart for once, Lena. Detonating that bomb won't solve anything.
You're wrong, Agent Morgan. It'll give me the ending I've always dreamed of.
Leonard, you're wrong. Killing me won't bring back our family's prosperity.
No! I know I'm right!
You never change. Once you make up your mind, that single idea possesses you. It's almost like you're cursing yourself. Oh, my, always holding on to all your pain.
No! You're the one who's wrong!
When you first told me about the disparity between your mind and your body, I didn't know how to love you.
Stop it! I don't want to hear this!
But I always knew from the very start.
Stop talking!
There was something special inside you. I also know that you had any cause with your older sister. Your own flesh and blood.
Shut up!
I just didn't know how to treat you. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Stop. Please.
I never, ever hated you. I always loved you. From the bottom of my...
I said shut up.
Don't, Lena!
This is necessary. All of the corrupt blood must die. The Clarksons' blood must be purged. Then, the purity that's left behind can rebuild the Clarksons' legacy.
Is that the goddess of fertility?
Go and see her with your own eyes. You're an FBI special agent. Surely you can find her. No one can stop my plan now. Not even me.
No, stop!
Patricia Clarkson.
お父ちゃんいい人やんか。 肉片が、うわー、すごい。うわ
Paul! Oh, Paul! Oh my God!
Agent York? Can you hear me?
What is it, Patty? Where's Melvin?
Well, I don't know. He won't answer me, and he ain't at the sheriff's office either. What should I do? You think he got caught up in some kind of trouble?
I did. No, I did. Oh, shit! I got nothing now. I can't.
Patty, I need someone at the Clarksons' house ASAP. I don't care who you send. They can also ask Daniel Clarkson about the details once they get here. And you should also call an ambulance just in case. Got it?
Huh? Sure.
I'm going to head straight over to the sheriff's office, Patty. Let's meet up there.
どんどん死んでくね。これどうだろう、新しいキャラクターまだ出てくるか。オラクルでも怪しいね。長かった。木が、木が読み込まれてるか。セーブしたい。今メインクエスト42。長いね、チャプター一個一個が。しかもダンジョン長すぎる。これあれかな。ちょっとこれにしてイベント起きたらあれなんでこっちにしとくね。これ次のダンジョンとか10階層とか平気でありそうな気がするんやけど、違うんだって。あれ同じやもんだって。もう見た目が階層降りてる感じが全くしないんだって。というわけでご視聴いただきましてありがとうございます。ちょっとどうなるんでしょうね。話的になんかお父さんがラスボスとかかなと思ったけど全然違ってたんで、お父ちゃん死んじゃったんで、あとクラークソン家で残ってるのはおらんよね。義理のお父さんぐらいしか残ってないんで、また新しく出てくるのか、それかそもそも骸骨のオラクルが私が操っていたのだってなるのかわかんないですけど、また次回やっていこうと思いますのでよろしくお願いします。で、明日は、昨日の続きやっていきますのでどうぞよろしくお願いします。それではチョコでした。死んだと思わせて首しか残ってない。首しかないけど大丈夫かな。お父さんが生きてると信じて終了したいと思います。ありがとうございます。